It's the Pacers in Indianapolis as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. You look at Toronto. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
Well, right now for the Raptors, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far, and for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit, and, they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And it's Hibbert missing. On defense, the Pacers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
They look very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Brooks outside. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. West a screen on Lowry. Pick by West. Watson, the pass to West. He dishes it to Stuckey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, no luck. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
Now here's DeRozan. Following the shot by Roy Hibbert. And here's Brooks from outside. That's good. Brooks has got 9 points.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove. And, guys, you look at some of the numbers here for C.J. Watson, how this year has shaped up for him. He's averaging 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. They've been able to count on him to run the show offensively, which he's done with his sensational passing.
Yeah, he's been setting them up with a lot of easy baskets, room service dimes. We call them one great look after another coming off of his passes.
And it's Hibbert missing. And the Raptors with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Brooks. He's got 12. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break. I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with our Doris Burke for an injury update on David West.
Kevin, I spoke with head athletic trainer for the Pacers. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
Raptors leading by 9. Brooks from outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Watson with it. While recovering. Watson kicks to Boozer. Turnaround Jay. That one off the back iron and out.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And here is Brooks. He's got 18. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Some changes for Indiana. Mahimi's checked in for hit. Pacers trail by 15, so the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
It's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Watson kicks to George. And again, unable to change momentum here. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Thunder, boy, was he tremendous. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
A nice shot by George.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Lowry kicks to Brooks. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Hibbert with a screen for George. There's the dish to Stuckey. Back to George. Watson for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Watson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Lowry dishes to Brooks. Patterson up top. Back to Brooks. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for New York.
Here is Watson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Chipped in with a couple of blocks, too. So, just giving you a hint of his potential impact at the defensive end.
Lowry passes to Brooks. Back to Lowry. Launches a 3, and he gets it to go. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Here is Watson. Lowry covering. And the foul called on Thunder. Here is Mahimi. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
George having a fantastic game. 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Well, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The Pacers making a change here. Boozer's checked in.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
That's good. 13 points here for George.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Hill, he's checked in for the Raptors, also with a sub. Serafin's checked in. Toronto leading by 22. Outside Lowry. From deep, Brooks. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Hill. And George, here we go. Pacers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, we got to give this club some credit because for the season, they're shooting 82% as a team.
Guys, that says a lot about the poor.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Dunleavy's checked in for Indiana. And then for Toronto. Hasbro's checked in for Patterson. Ross comes in for Brooks. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. For Toronto, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And DeRozan kicks to Serafin. And it's blocked by Hibbert. And there's the feed to Boozer. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The
Well, Coach Vogel, a tough going for your guys so far tonight. What's been the biggest obstacle to pulling off your game plan?
Well, they're just a great defensive team. You know, we're not handling that pressure well enough. We're trying to work it inside.
Hey, guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go.
Back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Brooks. He's got 33 points, and what a great game he's having on the boards, too.
Well, whatever he's done, make no mistake that rebounding has been job number 1 for him. He's worked harder on the glass than anybody else in this game.
They've got Roy Hibbert. Carlos Boozer out there with Paul George. Then there's Rodney Stuckey, and it's Watson in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Raptors leading by 20. The drive by Lowry. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Lowry's got the first bucket of the third here for Toronto. Watson dishes to Boozer. Hibbert with a screen on Patterson. Boozer passes to George. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. For Indiana, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. That free throw good from George. Mahinmi's checked in for Carlos Boozer. And George drops them both. Here is Lowry. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Brooks. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
They continue to go through him, and why not? I mean, he's the leading scorer in this game.
Here is Watson, averaging 10 points per contact.
What a throwdown there, man. His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Lowry kicks to Brooks. From deep three-point range, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
And he gets it back. And Paul George again. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Brooks with the bucket.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Now, here is George. 22 points for him. Dishes it to Hibbert. Pass to Watson. Indiana moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Stuckey. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Yeah, they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Toronto leading by 23. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brooks with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Watson with it. Lowry picks him up. There's the screen. Off the pick. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Brooks misses.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Watson dishes to George. Goes up again. Mahimi's shot is good. Mahimi's got his first basket. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. In third, the Pacers.
And that's why this is an aggressive team, guys. I mean, they want to get to the rim because with that shooting percentage, why wouldn't you want to shoot free throws?
And it's Lowry penetrating. Patterson lays it up and banks it in.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here is Watson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. George passes to Hibbert. The shot by George wide open. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
You know, Lowry is playing well. He has 8 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Hibbert. Dunleavy comes in for George. And George Hills subbed in for C.J. Watson. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. The Raptors making a switch here. Vasquez comes in. And so here is Indiana. The pass to Dunleavy. He feeds it to Stuckey. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Hill. Lets it go. And too long on the shot.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
That one from long range. 48 points for Brooks.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Now here's Boozer. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Stuckey against Ross. Stuckey drives inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. For Indiana, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line. 9 of 12 so far. That one is off.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. From deep, Brooks. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. 51 points for Brooks. The Pacers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. They set the pick. Pass to Dunleavy. It's back to Hill. Feeds to Stuckey. 6 on the shot clock. Stuckey right side. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Stuckey's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Vasquez kicks to Brooks. Here's Serafin. Boozer with the rebound.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mahimi's shot is good.
The delivery in the lane just perfectly done.
And so here's Toronto. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. He was all alone on that one. Brooks has got 54 points.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Outside Hill. And no good trying to get that one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. Beautiful assist, and of course
It's go time.
The new group on the floor. And Toronto making a change here. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter, setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Lowry, also Vasquez out there. Hayes out there with James Johnson. Brooks checked in for Toronto. Here is Watson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside, George. George double teamed. Stuckey outside. Just 4 to shoot. And Johnson sends it back. Now Lowry. Hayes with the screen for Lowry. Passes it to Brooks. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Yeah, the defenders draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First one falls for him.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Johnson dishes to Brooks. Outside Lowry. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Toronto grabs the miss. Vasquez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Brooks from outside. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. And a fast break now for the Pacers. It's stolen by Johnson. Lowry with the ball. He dishes it to Johnson. Hayes the pass to Vasquez. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Brooks with no one around. And the Raptors miss again. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. They set the pick. Here's Sloan. Misses the 3. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to Brooks for 3. Can't get it to go. George with the defensive effort.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Well, this win gives them a victory in round 1 of what's basically a 4-game fight between these teams this season.
And it will be a fight, Steve, when you see an opponent a little extra meaning for the players.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Thunder. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
A shot by George, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Raptors shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Lowry dishes to Vasquez. Back to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Swiped it away. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Mahimi. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great...
Kyle, congratulations.
Get that man a bucket of water, a ladder, a squeegee, because this fool's cleaning the glass tonight.
Hey, man, I'm just doing what I can, bro.
Let me tell you something. You bust your butt like that every night, get in position, snagging 50-50 balls, crashing the glass hard, you're going to be in this league a long time.
Hey, like I said, I'm just trying to stay hungry, stay humble, and do my thing whenever I get called.
Humility looks good on you, man. Keep it up.
Things are happening fast. I'm talking freight train fast. I hope you're ready to take that first step toward that big shoe deal you've been dreaming of for so long.
Man, what are you talking about now?
Jordan and Nike are interested in you. Very interested.
What? Why did you just say that?
Because I mask my own crippling insecurities in an avalanche of words. My analyst says it's a flaw. But now that we're friends, I think we can be honest with each other. And besides, the timing wasn't quite right.
Listen, we're not friends. But what else?
All right, there's a catch you may not like. The gatekeeper of this here deal used to play in the league until his knee exploded like a Chinese New Year parade.
Ha ha! My man! What? Jackson Ellis?
In living color, in the flesh, large and in charge. You name it, I am it. And here I am.
Oh, nah. This is personal. Oh, so you working for Nike and Jordan now?
Fun twist, right?
I mean, that's one way to put it.
Games coming together. Like what I see. We're watching and, we're interested.
For what?
It's early. You're still not that far removed from being a 10-day contract nobody. And this company didn't get to be number one by dealing with nobody.
Well, you know what? It's too bad that we can't play one-on-one for it with your broke knee.
Yeah, too bad. You know, when I was playing this game, dominating the NBA, it was my whole existence. No girlfriend, no wife, every day. This was it. So when the doc told me I was done, it was like my soul got ripped from my body. I was emptied out. I even cried. Real tears. And then this here opportunity came along. A new game. Game I liked even more.
Well, yeah, and why's that?
Because I always get to choose who wins. I'll be watching.
like the cat. This only cat that does things. Tim and Keith. What's your